Hello, welcome. This is getting ready for washing my coffee mug and stretching. My whole body feels tired today, like more tired because I am PMSing. No, I hate that word. But I do. I feel like the once a month shit. My iron is low. My water intake has to double because I'm a mess, and I'm tired. Ooh, tired. Ow. See, that hurts. I gotta just I gotta warm my leg muscles up more than I do in the morning. I like the backlight of the sun. Okay, sorry. Hi guys, welcome. Um, let's go. Hi Brett. First person in, Brett Martinez. What's good? Don't forget Saturday's live stream on Twitch, 9:30 a.m. Gonna be a great time. Don't want to miss it. July 16th in Atlanta, Punchline Comedy Club. I'll be there performing live. And August 1st, Columbus, Ohio, the live Divorce Diaries. And then I'm going to be in Stamford, Connecticut this Saturday. I'm also going to be in Staten Island on Friday performing. So you can go to my website, MicheleTraina.com, DivorceDiaryShow.com. Check out all those tickets and shows coming up, both stand-up shows and my live Divorce Diaries. What is a Divorce Diary show? It's a mix of stand-up and improv. I do, Brett. I do have a Twitch. I'm doing a stream on Saturday, a special big stream on Saturday on Twitch. Go check me out. Put the link right here. Make sure you tune in. 9:30 a.m. on Saturday. Yes, please follow there, Brett. I bought a new laptop yesterday so that I can properly stream too. Because according to my boyfriend, this is a Fisher Price laptop. What's good, everybody? Yo, what's good? Stretching. I'm gonna have you guys listen to my open mic, a part of my open mic set from last night. It's gonna be good. I have to make sure today that how is this ineligible? And it's unlisted. Oh, whatever. Fine. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. Unlisted, private. Let's do private. Hi. Yeah, my Twitch is Michele Traina. So go on over there. It's going to be 9:30 a.m. on Saturday. We already got another follower there. All right, look at that. All right. You followed. Yeah, Brett. 9:30 a.m. on Saturday. We're going to be live on Twitch. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Booger Man. Oh boy. Don't forget. Now, live shows, you can, that's it. That's a funny thing is it's like when you guys send comments like that, oh, here's a $2. Anyway. Saturday at 9:30 a.m. It's going to be on fire. Hiya. Hi, what's going on? I'm going to, see, this has not come yet. Let's see if anything else has come. All right. Welcome. Thank you so much, Brett. Appreciate you. The coffee is needed this morning. Let me just tell you. Well, they spent for it now. Hi now. Boogerman, you got Twitch? I'm very nervous because my brother's like, you better have it set up. He's gonna help me set up my Streamlabs. But he also was like, you need a second screen. I'm like, second screen? Oh my god, this is gonna it should be a stream of watching my boyfriend get mad at me for not understanding everything he's saying. That's what it should be. It's feel like we make a good reality show. A Republican and Democrat date. Not really a Democrat. I am registered as one, but I'm not really sure what I am anymore, to be honest with you. I also wanted Spencer Pratt to be mayor of LA, so if you star in one of my favorite reality shows, you will definitely have my heart. Which, to be very honest with you, Donald Trump did. And at the time, I was like, oh, I love Celebrity Apprentice, but why is he running for president? I do not. What's up? 100 of you in here. Hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, I'm a stand-up comic, actor, writer, performer, educator, silly mom, streamer. This Saturday, I'll be on Twitch at 9:30 a.m. for a special stream you don't want to miss. And also, I'm going to perform live Saturday in Stamford, Connecticut at New York Comedy Club. I also got a show in Staten Island this Friday, Very Good Comedy, it's called. And then we got shows coming to Atlanta, Ohio, and we got some other ones in the mix. Excited. Make them on. Super chats are coming. It's cool because on Twitch you could do so much more than like. There's a lot of fun things on there. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. So I was listening to Ed Milet. You guys heard me talk about Ed Milet. What's my favorite song? Oh, I'm glad you asked. I have a lot of favorite songs, but one of my favorites that I listen to on repeat in my car right now is The Door by Teddy Swims. Even though it's like 4 years old, am I in my car longest now? Every time I'm with my daughter or my boyfriend and his daughter or anybody, just them, because they're the ones that know I listen to all the time. If I play it, they turn it off because I listen to it on repeat. Hi, Troy. Thank you for the marshmallow. Thank you for the marshmallow. Hi. Hello. I'm trying to wave with my foot. It's weird. And that's one of my favorite songs right now. Great question. What's your favorite song? Put it in the chat, everybody. Hey, you. Don't forget, I have live shows this week. You can come see me in Staten Island, Stamford. I have we have a special Twitch stream this Saturday. So if you're not on Twitch, you should get on it and join me Saturday, 9:30 a.m. It's going to be freaking awesome. Also, today I'm going to share with you clips from the open mic last night. I did make it to it. Shout out to Jeff Greenberg for making sure I got on that. I was second to last, so and I think I would have been last. I got there just in time. Literally, I would have had 10 minutes. It would have been over. So, you got a foot? Oh, you got a foot? Here you go. Here's your kick. Boom. Thank you for the marshmallow. I have the other leg though because these leg swings open up my hips. Let me tell you. I've been saying I don't know if I'm going to do the high kick every time I go on stage, but now it's been like a thing. And then I'm like, well, now if I don't do it, I feel like I'm not being consistent. So I got to feel it out. Not all the time I think I'm going to do it. Maybe I just talk. Maybe I talk about it on Friday if I should do it or not. I don't know. So I have, where did the other, this, I have, I was doing a new bit about my mom last night. I love my mom very much, but the neuroses in our heads, and it's in my head too. This is my concern in real talk, is that I love my mom. I do think she's thinking in her head she's living her life to the fullest. She does, and she does. There's some people that I know that lose their husbands and retire and don't do shit. My mom is active in her church. She is knitting groups. She does it all. I want to be like there's like 100-year-old competitive gymnasts, and my mom's only 76. I'm just saying, like, I want to be tearing the world up still every year, you know. So it's like that's my concern is that my mom worries so much and goes to the doctors. Like the doctors are trips to the mall. I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm going to going to the foot doctor. I'm going to the eye doctor. I'm like, Mom, but I get me. They have to do that. It just makes me have anxiety. I don't know, but maybe I don't want to turn out to be someone that's always worrying or reading the obituary. My mom reads the obituaries like it is an Oprah Winfrey book club. And she goes, well, what if happens if one of my friends die or something like that, first she said. And I was like, you'll find out another way. Like, I don't know what we're doing, Mom. And a relative of mine called me with this news. She's like, I have your mother on the other line, and you've got to put this in your material. So what is going on? Robert Williamson Jenkins' daughter's brother's butcher's son, who I went to school with in kindergarten, sister died. And it's like, okay. And then it's like, and then she'll go on to tell me or say the story of how or why they died. And then there's like also trauma around the death that now at 8:00 in the morning, you're like, well, what is going on? This is not how I want to start off my day. Because of course it's an unfortunate news, but it's like, what are we doing? We're getting up in the morning and reading the obituaries? God. It's like, that's not, I said, Mom, I have tons of stuff you can read. So I have motivational books, then why are you reading that? It's like she's reading it out of a concern. Out of a concern that she's going to miss somebody's death that she knew in grade school. They called it grade school back then. Remember that? Grade school, elementary school, preschool, whatever. I just think it's like, I catch myself, love my mom, but I catch the positive qualities I have about my mom is that I feel like I'm a kind person. I'm sociable. My mom is great with kids. Like, there's a lot of stuff there, but my mom will give you the shirt off her back. But my mom will sometimes also remind you she gave you the shirt off your back. And I tend to, not all the time though, actually. It's not like that. I'm busting. That's like a family thing. She'll do that with like, well, I remember when I gave that kid $20, you know. Sometimes. So maybe that's also an Italian thing. I don't know. But I've tried to navigate my anxiety with therapy better. And also it's just, I don't know if I'm getting better, to be honest with you. I would ask my boyfriend, but I'm afraid to hear his answer because he's known me for over a year now, and I'm just curious to see if I've calmed down a bit or if I've just remained the same. I think I have, and also people that have known me 10 years or more, they have said to me, they're like, "You seem a lot calmer." I'm like, "Oh, that's great." Like and then some people first meet me and they're like, "Wow, what are you on?" Hit that like button. Anybody else in the chat have family members that are habitual worriers? I also, like, this is something not everybody believes in, but I also have a very intuitive energy shit. Like, I do, and I know, like, for example, a lot of men are not into that shit. I feel energies and get energies from people, and I don't, and especially, and also like dreams. My dad has come to me in dreams. Shit happens in my dreams, okay? Shit happens in my dreams and it when I wake up from one, I'm like, ah, what is this? Like, I don't want to think about that. But then, like, I also, when stuff happens in my dreams, like, well, good things can happen in my dreams. Like, I'll see my dad or I'll hug my dad. My dad will be in spirit, and I will feel when I wake up that energy. I have it with my grandfather too. I think this is the older milk, but that's okay. It's 6:29. And when that energy makes me feel unsettled, I don't know if that's anxiety or the energy shit, which is where I get a little tripped up. And then I think to myself, okay, well, like this morning something happened in my dream last night. I'm like, what did I dream about? And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I think, hey, whatever that is for like outside relationship stuff, like whatever that dream was about, or it has nothing to do with me and my daughter. Me and my daughter are healthy and happy, and fuck it. Like, I don't know what the dream was about, but it was giving me some weird energy. Maybe not. Maybe it was just a weird dream. I can't remember. But it was causing me to, like, should I examine? Like, I forgot what. I don't know where am I going with this. It was causing me to think, oh no, should I be examining this from the dream, or what is it asking me to like? And then I was like, no, we're going to just examine how far along we have to get to, or we have to examine our set. We have to examine the stuff that I forgot to do last night because I got busy working my set, and there was a fucking they were looking for a writer for a preschool series, and I forgot to submit it, and so I definitely missed the boat on that, but I'm gonna still do it anyway. So that's what we need to focus on, not some weird energy you got from your dream, girl. So, because at the end of the day, I keep trying to tell myself and practice this shit with myself, you are alone in your head. Where's my little blue cup? Despite the whole, oh, you guys aren't. I'm so sorry. I haven't been seeing your chat. I got a foot. Good morning, dear friend. I want your coffee. Yes. Thank you for the 100 split persona. Sorry, I haven't been seeing your comments. Thank you for the dollar wheeler. Good morning, Michael. Gabo, what's up? Thank you, Gabo. Guys, don't forget we have that big stream on Twitch. Make sure you have your Twitch account ready. Boom. You'll be able to do. You're gonna be able to do some cool things with like I'm setting it up today. My new laptop's coming today. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have a blast. Gabo, Lunarine, make sure you get your Twitch account set up for this Saturday. We're having a big fun stream on Twitch at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Set your calendar. Yeah, so what was I saying? So my thought process was the whole thing about like what do I have to? I don't want to worry about shit. I don't want to have fear and anxiety driving my head. But then I also do know I've been very intuitive in life with shit, and I don't want to ignore those energies and mistake them for anxiety. So I'm gonna acknowledge them, pray on them, and then move it along and go back to my writing because I have no time to fucking waste. Now, I have also, hello, Tub Supreme. Got some people back in. Welcome, everybody. We are live here on YouTube. Very excited with our morning lives. This makes my morning so excited. I love doing this. Good morning, Rosie. You always love the flexing. Okay, so on the Twitch stream on Saturday, we are going to have some fun with flexing. I can't wait to show you what I'm doing with what I'm getting set up on the special. Like you guys have sent using super chats and those little stickers. You are going to get to do, like, you're going to be able to, depending what tier you're at, send like these they're called emotes with some flexes. We're just cool things. I'm very excited. I always love the flexing. Yes. Okay, so good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to wake up with good morning. What if there was like a heavy metal version of that song? Good morning. See, I think this gets stuck. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. So hit that like button. People ask me what my favorite song was. I told them right now I'm listening to The Door by Teddy Swims over and over and over and again, annoying my entire family with it. Do it unflex then. What? like that. So, what's your favorite song? Put it in the chat. Where are you guys going for 4th of July? It's coming up soon. What are you doing? Do you guys celebrate 4th of July? I know we got some Canadians in the house. You celebrate your July 1st is your Independence Day, right? Right? And if you don't, what country you're in? That's a great question. Do you eat your pizza crust? AI just asked. Sometimes if it's good, but if it's not, fuck no. If it's not a good crust, no. I let my daughter get pizza. We got pizza yesterday when I was at the open mic. Because I had to bring her with me and we split it. I didn't eat the crust off it. It was not a bad pizza, but I was like, it's not worth eating that crust shit. It's not. So, where did the little thing go? Did we lose it? Look at this. We're getting these people. Thank you. Don't forget, I am going to be in Atlanta. Where are my Atlanta peeps from? Don't forget, we also have our merch store. Atlanta, July 16th. Can't wait. Got to get that meetups. Oh, they did reimburse me on meetups, by the way. Was I talking about that? How they took my group down? They reimbursed me. Hey, I still haven't seen it, though, on my card, so maybe I should. I don't know. Actually. Oh, I guess it takes a minute. All right. So, Success Leaves Clues. That's the name of this live stream. And the reason why, hold on. It's not going, my chat is not scrolling down. I'm going to a camp out. Show the toe color. The toe color is still pink. I have to get a pedicure this week when I get paid. Gonna get a pedicure and a manicure, a new bikini for 4th of July stuff. Or just wearing it for my boyfriend. No, he'd rather it just be like birthday suit, you know? I don't know if men really appreciate what we do with the clothes sometimes. I don't think they care. I think most of them. Do you guys care if we have lingerie on or no? Yes or no? That's a good poll question, right? I just like it too. And I like the art of tearing it off. It live streams the mani pedi. Maybe. Oh, there's like crap in there. So my body is feeling a little funky, tight, but I did run yesterday. It was pouring in between running. It was raining and not raining. So, all right. Success Leaves Clues. Ed and Milette's episode this week, Gary Vee is on. Love them both. They're two of my favorite people to listen to. Hi, James Francisco. So you should check it out. And they give some, already in the first 5 minutes, Gary's given tips for what AI apps you should use. Because he's saying Gary Vee was the one who was telling everybody to use TikTok. I was on his live with Gary Vee, told me to use it. My TikTok blew up. TikTok is still my platform that has my most viewers. And I haven't done shit with it. It's at 27.8. I got to that number pretty easily through what I was doing on TikTok. However, I monetize the most on YouTube. So it's a catch-22. But because of Gary Vee's words of consistency, it triggered me a little bit more to just keep going with that. Sorry, the light flickered again on consistency. So consistency all around in your life, personal and professional, is always also what I feel like keeps people grounded. So if something changes and my boyfriend makes fun of me when I say, well, you didn't call me or something, he gets mad at me. I was busy, which I completely understand. But for me and my brain, with consistency and routine, it does help me stay a little level-headed. I've noticed that even with work, when I'm not consistent, I feel all over the place and anxious. So, yeah. And I think that consistency stuff is what led me to this, to be able to finally, one of my goals the last 5 years was to get YouTube monetized and grow a following on YouTube. So I'm ecstatic. I think this is not the other chat. Oh no, it is. You love when I dance. Thank you. So Gary is saying on this episode with Ed Milet that you should ask whatever business you're in, you should ask AI. You should ask AI to identify 5 AI apps to use for you to become better in whatever field you're in. So Ed Milet had asked him, what is the next thing? Like, you predicted stuff with the internet, you predicted stuff with TikTok. What is the next thing, basically? He's like, is AI really going to take over, like, how we think? Absolutely. He was pretty much saying yes, but he was saying it more like for the internet, not so much for social media. But it's a very good episode, so you should go watch it. It's Ed Milet's podcast, and Gary said, this is the clue, the tip that I got right from the beginning. Go into ChatGPT, ask AI what AI apps to use, and I did, and I typed it in, and I'm gonna be putting some energy into this as well this week, as well as getting my Streamlabs set up, because I want to be the best version of myself at all time, right? All right, what's on the agenda today? Apps for commute. Okay, this is what I asked it. I don't know about this one. See, I don't have the premium Chat GPT anymore. I have the regular one. And I think that the premium knows me better than the regular version. It's like, bitch, you stop paying us. You know what I mean? Like, I asked it for a stand-up comedian. I said, listen to Gary Vee and Ed Milet this morning. He told me to ask you what 5 AI apps should I be using as a stand-up comedian, actor, writer, performer. Also, Gary actually tells you in the episode like what exactly to tell ChatGPT. That's what I love about him and Ed Milet. They give you very bite-sizable things, like bite-sized clips, and like user-friendly strategies to do for anybody to go and execute it. I think sometimes some of these speakers or entrepreneurs who are inspiring people, they don't give you tangible things to do. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Okay, so it says, for a stand-up comedian, actor, writer, professor, live streamer, and content creator like you, I'd focus on AI tools that either save you hours or make you money. ChatGPT is the first one. Of course, ChatGPT is going to suggest themselves. So I get it. I've been using ChatGPT. I'll keep using it. Claude, long form writing, where ChatGPT is great for ideas and strategy. Claude excels at. Oh, I didn't know this. What? Reviewing. Where am I at with Claude? How can I get Claude? Let me guess. Claude, I have to like pay for. Boom. Claude. What's up, Claude? Rhymes with mod. Does anybody use Claude? Yes, you're drinking more coffee. We are going to make our life even more better today. Success leaves clues. Love that quote. That's Ed, by the way. Ed Milet. My laptop is delivered. My laptop is delivered. My laptop is delivered. Hey, hold on. Sorry. Success leaves clues, and my laptop is delivered. I'm just kidding. It was the mouse pad. Just kidding. It's the mouse pad. Fuck. Come on. Where is it? Hang on. Delivered. It was the mouse pad. I'm good, Tana Kang. How are you? Okay, so wait. Let's see where my laptop is. Where is it's on its way? Because I really want to. It's arriving today. It says track package. Oh, it's almost here. It's almost here. Hey. I'm so excited. This is a pretty big mouse pad. What do you think? Was this a waste snack? Okay, we need it. It was like $3. Almost laptop is here. I'm doing good. I'm getting set up for a lot of stuff going on. Stand-up shows this weekend. I am working at New York Comedy Club again. Love. I am so grateful that they keep booking me there. I'm so grateful for it. So I'm going to keep showing up. And I wrote for my hour yesterday. Actually, I wrote for, I think, a little bit more, but I won't add the, I'll just give myself the fact that I didn't add the extra time I wrote, but I wrote for the hour. We are talking right now about AI apps and how that will help you with, okay, so there's free. Okay, do I get the free Claude? Yeah, let's get the free Claude for now. Chat on web, generate code, write, edit, create content, Claude design, unlimited projects. What do we think? See, like, they're all going to cost a little bit of money, though. Do you know what I mean? So I got to probably pick two that are going to really, and this is saying, Descript is another. To Opus Clip, I've tried. I don't know. I don't think Opus Clip. I feel like you're better off editing shit yourself, but I could try it again. I could try Opus Clip again, but these are all going to cost fucking money. I don't have any yet. Our first stream, Lunar, is this week. Okay, Lunar Beam. First stream is this week. So this Saturday is Twitch 9:30. Yeah, so join me on there. You see me on there, right? Here, look. I tried uploading the trailer to yesterday. It wasn't working, so I'll try for my new laptop today. So yeah, see, like, hold on. So if you see it, 9:30. I have on my schedule. It says it right here. There's clips on my. There are clips on my page, but it says 9:30. You see it? First official Twitch stream, 9:30 a.m. Look. Sorry, my screen is dirty. Hi from Brazil. What about World Cup soccer? I don't know. Clue me in. What's going on? I haven't been paying attention. Only when the USA or Italy will win will I start getting excited. Because I don't watch the World Cup, but I will watch it if it's some. I will watch it if I'm sitting in front of it. Good morning, John. You see it now? Okay. This is where I was looking for my bottle. That's all right. So where is USA in the mix? Are we doing good? Are we doing bad? What are we doing? No clue. All right, so going back to success leaves clues, and one of Gary Vee's suggestions was to use these AI apps, to choose 5 AI apps to help your business grow. If I could only pick two, I just don't think Opus, ChatGPT, Claude. There was another one. Oh, look at this one. Descript, Opus, Perplexity, sponsorship. Perplexity says best for research. Perplexity, use it when you need sponsorship, prospects, production companies, comedy festivals, industry contacts, current entertainment trends. It's off there. Okay. So I feel like, given everything you told me about your goals, yeah, I would spend my time with Opus. I don't know about Opus Clip. ChatGPT is telling me to use Opus Clip and ChatGPT as the top two. But okay. What was the other one I said? Claude. All right. So I'm telling ChatGPT it sounds like Claude and it says, yes, it says, I don't know about Opa's clip. I can edit my clips better. I like Perplexity and Claude. I feel like perplexity in Claude may be stronger to find more financial opportunities on. Yes, for your specific, and then ChatGPT says, yes, for your specific situation, I think it's a fair assessment. Still number one. Of course, you're going to pick yourself, ChatGPT. We get it. Now it just gave me more. So if Gary V were looking, it says if Gary V, hi Edwin Alexandra Linus, I don't know. If Gary V were looking at your career specifically, I suspect he'd tell you to spend less time searching for the perfect content tool and more time using AI to identify 50 potential sponsors, 50 event planners, from 20 grants. Given your stand-up goal of making an extra 3,000 a month, to additional pages, where do you think next? The question I'd ask next is, okay, then. So, okay, then my next question is, I am having a conversation with ChatGPT. My next question is, what do you think your next is going to come from? Okay. Where do you think? Okay, so it's, no, it's really not. You gotta embrace what's happening. I don't think it's gonna kill us. I think Gary Vee says in the episode, the human that is working AI will kill you, not AI. That's what he says in the episode. It's really good. You can't fully trust anything except like your mom. I'm just kidding. I'm saying no, of course you can't fully trust it, but you can have a team of things in place for AI to help your career. It helped me build a course, Gemini. Was it Gemini or Google Vids? It was Vids on Google. Yeah, it helped me build a course stuff for my film course videos immediately. It took 10 minutes. It was great. Thank you, Michael. How are you? Guys, let's just do a little recap here. We're talking about success leaving clues. I'm listening to an Ed Milet with Gary Vee episode that's out this week on Ed Milet's podcast. He's one of my biggest, I listen to it. I'm always in a good mood. I said to my daughter, I'm like, you got to find podcasters, motivational speakers, entrepreneurs who are successful, athletes, and that make listening to their content makes you feel very motivated and keep listening to it. Fully trust your mom. Guys, I'm so stoked to get this computer. It's out for delivery, out for delivery, out for delivery, out for delivery. Okay. I'm just out of curiosity, which ones has anybody used? So now, I'm setting up all of these. Sorry. Okay, keep picking my ball. It's weird when I do that. Okay, so this is what it said. I asked on my next question is, where do you think next $3,000 a month is most likely to come from? Sponsors, speaking engagements, comedy bookings, teaching related opportunities, which I shouldn't have included that because I don't want additional. Or selling, licensing your shows. Comedy. Okay, based on everything you shared, I would rank your most likely paths to an additional $3,000 a month like this. Comedy bookings. This didn't help at all. Which of the 5 AI apps you mentioned will help me get there? All right, so let's keep stretching. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get my mat. I hate this garbage pail so much. I want to get a little, I want to get one of those shelves, like those little cabinets that you have to, I want to get a cabinet and put it right here so that it's hidden. And then also, this is my living room, right? I did a Gemini redesign of what my living room would look like just to spruce it up a bit. And this is what it came up with, which I thought was very pretty. Did I ever show it to you guys? Here. Bedroom's disaster right now. Okay. This is what my living room would look like. How cool is that? That's not too bad. I'm not going to put that there, but I'm definitely think that's beautiful. I love this. This I want to do. Curtains, yes. This is not going to go there because my daughter's bars are here, but I could definitely do this and this. So I think it looks pretty cool, right? This is what it said. Once again, ChatGPT has chosen itself. Perplexity. It's going off. First it's telling me to use Perplexity, and then it's telling me to use Claude. This is your lead generation now. It's giving me multiple different ones. All right, we'll figure it out. See, when you don't pay for the premium, I think it doesn't give you as good quality, I think. And then also, like my first of all, like I'm confused because Claude I thought does what it was saying. What's like Perplexity versus Claude? That's where I'm confused. But what's the difference? I thought Claude was. What about Claude? What about Claude versus Perplexity? Yeah, like there's so many. I don't know which one would be the best one to use for everything I need to do. Creating treatments for concepts you have on television or films is a very good thing for AI to be able to do. It takes a long time to do, and it's not going to be necessary for us to do it from scratch anymore because everyone's going to be using AI to do it. So then you got to get ahead of that, right? So, and like also creating, you can create short films from AI. Now I have to also teach some of my filmmaking students about this because this is important. This can help them move things fast. What am I drinking? Pastello coffee. So then it says here, what does it say now? Here's the difference. Perplexity equals find opportunities. And then combo, I find, okay, you can also ask, I guess, you can also ask Gemini, but find 20 opportunities. Yeah. I perplexity find opportunities, gamma. So what's the difference between gamma and Claude, I guess? Let's see what Gemini came up with. So Claude's the writer. Oh my God, you gotta hire all these different AI apps to do one job. Ah, I see. Got it. Got to get them all done. Okay, so the problem is, do you pay for all of these? Why did you change the channel name? I changed the handle to Michele Traina because I felt like it was time. I'm still Divorce Diaries. Divorce Diaries is here. It's on the playlist. It's on most of my content's Divorce Diaries. connected, but I do more than divorce diaries. So I changed it. I'm going to be doing more interviews too. And I want to keep a playlist of interviews, and it makes sense to have it as Michele Traina. Great hair day. Thank you. I don't know what I do with my hair different, but thanks. All right, let's listen to we're almost at 25,000 too. How cool is that? Yeah. Do you guys want to listen to some of my set from last night with the Popeye bit? I should listen. Here, I'll play it. Thank you. I look good today. Only today. Thanks. Natural charm. Thanks. All right, ready? Here we go. What's your name? Michele. Beautiful. Your name is Michele too. That's right. Give it up for Michele. I'm Michele with 1L. I think you're Michele with 1L too. 1L too. That's right. I love her. Yes, I'm very excited to be here, guys. Give it up for Jeff. Thank you. Let me see something. I think I have to put both mics on. I have 4 mics, but sorry, I'll just use this one. Yeah, living on a dream. Right? I said I'm gonna be there, and I promised her she would get a creme. I literally was ordering my daughter food while I was on my set because I was trying to get her food. Have one of those moms? Yeah. My mom's name is Michele. Really? My mom's not an M, not Michele, but she's Marianne. She'll worry about anything. So give me a topic to worry about. The Dungeons guys, how are you? Okay. There's a group of guys that comes and does this game every week there. It's called Citadel, and I kept saying the wrong name, and this one guy was like, no, how could you get it wrong again? Like, he was upset, and I was like, oh boy, I've made it. But there was another guy there that remembers me because I've called him out before on their game, and I was talking to them during my open mic, and another comic came on after me. He's like, how am I doing? They're like, we want the single mom back. Ha ha! So he was the one that like was tuning into me, stopped playing the game and was watching my set. I was like, this is great. This crowd was much better than Sunday. I mean, Monday. Monday was rough to do the mic. Nobody was listening. These bar mics are hard because they have you do it in the middle of the bar and like no one really has to pay attention to it. It's hard. It's tricky. All right, wait. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I got the name wrong of the game and I sounded like an idiot. Fuck, it's the wrong game. I know. What game is it? Magic? Can you follow me on Twitch? I say, can you follow me on Twitch? And then I immediately stop because I asked them last week to do that and they don't have Twitch. Look at him. He's like, I would never sleep with her because she doesn't know this game. I don't know why I said that. I don't know. I also don't know why I said that. I just meant like he looked so bothered by the fact that I didn't know the game they were playing that he probably sits at home going, what kind of girl doesn't know Citadel? Citadel. I don't know. Like, you know, anyway, doesn't matter. Don't know. Can you tell me, sir with the glasses? Citadel. Citadels? Okay. I will never get it wrong again. Citadels. Get off the Citadels. I also continue to get it wrong by using it in plural. My mom will worry about anything. Like, you'll say, Mom, world peace has broken out. How much is it? This was not okay. This was a new bit. I was saying, like, I'm trying to say, hey, my mom don't worry about anything. Give me a topic. So at first I fucked it up. What it cost? Do you have enough to drink? Mama, there's world peace. Yeah, but is it going to last forever? Does it mean we can go outside? Did you eat anything? No. Because if you don't eat anything, this world can't show anything. Give me another topic. A happy topic. A wedding. This part's not good. Hold on. Michele, I'm just saying, like anything, right? My mom will read the obituaries like it's an Oprah Winfrey book club special. Do you know what I'm saying? Like literally, I'll call my mom like, oh my God, did you see who died yesterday? No, I didn't see because I'm fucking alive. Sherman Williamson Jenkinson died. I went to school with his mother's sister's butcher son's daughter. When we moved to Fairlawn and I was the only Italian girl in a Jewish neighborhood. That's how I came to celebrate Rosh Hashanah. She died 5 years ago, and her husband was an alcoholic, ruined the entire family. Really sad. I'm like, Mom, it's Christmas Day. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Like, my mom will call me up at 5 a.m. Spinach was recalled from ShopRite. Don't eat the spinach. Do you know what cartoon I watched when I was a kid growing up in the 80s? Popeye. All Popeye taught us to do was eat the fucking spinach. And now I'm 44 and the spinach is gonna fucking kill me. Remember the theme song? I'm Popeye the Sailor. I'm Popeye the Sailor. He's strong to the finish. Thank God. Because he eats his spinach. But he was a hot guy. Although his face was like 60 and his body was 25. You ever notice that? Right? And no offense, but he could do a lot better than olive oil. Listen, female empowerment, but olive oil, with all the money from Warner Brothers, you couldn't invest in a boob job? Right? Like, if you were that skinny, like a couple of boobies there. I know, I'm not always going to say that, but, like, right? Do you guys look how horny your guy just got in? Oh, yeah, all of the tits. All right, so that wasn't the whole time. I think I did like 8 minutes, but wanted to share that. That was something I was working on yesterday. I'm not going to do it for my set right now, but I think I'm going to work on it because my mom is a habitual worrier, and I am my mom sometimes. I don't want to say I don't want to be like my mom because mom's a good person, but I don't want to be the kind of worrier she is because I think it makes her frenetic. Like, I notice my mom when she's talking, she'll not stutter, but I feel like she's nervous to speak. Like, I can't explain it. I think I do it too. And I'm like, I gotta stop doing that. Like, I notice she'll start sentences and in mid-sentence not finish it and go to a different sentence. Does that make sense? Like, I was gonna say, oh, I don't know, yeah, and then I was then, sugar. Like, it's like that almost. And I also do this thing where I have conversations in my head. And anybody else do that? Like, you have conversations in your head and you've already thought, like, I'll say something to my boyfriend and like immediately he'll be like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, like that I was already in this conversation with him. I can't give an example. I can't think of one offhand. But my mom does that too. So like, oh, when I saw it on the floor, oh, there's sugar on the floor? Did I get sugar on the floor? Maybe. I have to vacuum. But I no means am I putting my mom down. I'm not. I want her to live long life. I want her to realize at 76, going to be 77 in a couple weeks. You still have like 30 years. You could still have. Like let's suck out all the greatness and all the positive energy. And what else can we do? And like, I want, especially when I'm getting older. Your parents are getting older. You're getting older. You're getting older, and it's good. It's good. You want to live, right? But you gotta embrace everything, not fear it. I don't know. Anyway, and maybe that's where the moral of this also like comes into play. We're all concerned. AI is gonna take our jobs away. Not if you get up at 5 a.m. every day and work, or get up and work. It's not. My husband took one for the team. My ex-husband, okay. Sora AI. Literally, the name is Sora AI. Are you Sora? Did Sora send you? While we're stretching or doing our stretches on the ground, next time we get to 100 likes, we pick out from the bucket again. See if we get 10 jumping jacks again. I don't have a husband. I have an ex-husband. Ooh, ouch. Ugh. Ugh, stretching. So, um, here, I'll turn this way. Actually, turn the light on too. So, writing for an hour yesterday was helpful. But the thing is, you have to you have to go back, I feel like, to those ideas and keep writing them, because then the whole, if it's going to be something new, you have to keep working on it. I do think the thing with my mom and being a habitual worrier is a piece that a lot of people can connect to, whether it's themselves or their parents, being habitual worriers or always concerned about something and then deterring them from what positivity is going on. Can you imagine if you just woke up every day and just looked like, wow, if every minute of your day was filled with gratitude or positivity? It's like, oh, like this is great. I get to do this every day. Wow. I used to teach at a summer camp in summers when I wasn't teaching, and although it was fun to teach theater, it was draining. I don't have to do that anymore. It's so fucking thrilling and exciting. Like, so if I look at it every day, I just like, holy shit, look what I'm doing with my life. This is great. So, and you look at these flip sides of the perspectives and the lenses like that, it's just a whole different ballgame. Now, it doesn't mean like you can't have a moment to say, well, I want this to improve in my life and I really need this. And this is right now, this is not happening, or this is, you can acknowledge it. I do think though, when you're in that moment and it's hard to get out of it, it's like, that's why I do so much running, is like you do feel some kind of physical feeling helps you get out of it. But maybe not all the time. You're still holding on to pieces. No, I ain't holding on to nothing. With my ex-husband, no, I've been divorced 11 years. He is remarried. I have a boyfriend. So a very long time ago. Sora. What I'm trying to say with those new jokes is that I want to do something with my mom with the obituary. Like, I do talk about how my mom and dad knew that my ex-husband wasn't for me, like, because they just felt like we weren't a match. Nothing against him, but they just were like, this is not. Oh, thank you, Sora. That's very sweet. He took one for the team. Mm. Yeah, let me just take my hunchback over here for a second because it needs watering. Hello, Mike. Oh, it feels good on my legs. Okay. So the mom habitual worrier thing is definitely an area that I want to continue growing, because I think it's relatable, because we don't want to, as we're getting older, as anybody gets older, whether you're in 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you want to enjoy life. You don't want to like look down and say, oh my gosh, look at that. Because shit's crazy, you know? Like, it's, I mean, I honestly you don't, like, when you think about faith and like all these, when you think about your successes in life, your family, your love, and like, hmm. When I listen to somebody like Ed Milet and Gary Vee, I get very pumped up because I think their message is authentic. I like Tony Robbins too, but I don't know if I get the same vibe from him that I get from Ed Milet or Gary Vee. But I do. But I know Ed Milet's very close with him. I think that the Ed Milet and Gary Vee's personal story too about their families there's trauma there. There's like not trauma in a bad way. They shared the piece of their life experience that really made them to help others and whatever, grow, expand. Anyway, let me put my address in the chat, James. I live in Jersey. I'm based out of Jersey, New York City area. And so when I feel like excited and motivated, it's like, oh yes, let's fucking go. But the hard part is when you don't feel motivated, how do you keep going and not getting distracted? That's where I'm still struggling with. James, I just was in Austin performing Divorce Diaries. So I will be back in Austin, hopefully before the end of the year is out, to perform again. So stay tuned. And don't forget to tap that screen and hit the like button. We are going to be doing a big stream on Twitch this Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. So if you're on Twitch, definitely click the link in the pinned comments. And if you aren't on Twitch, click it anyway and set up your Twitch so you won't miss it. Beautiful 55. Stephen Holmes. How dare you? I don't look a day over 56. 225 of you are in here. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope that you are getting humped today by not your dog, but by whoever you want to get humped by. And we're going to do some crunches. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. That was not a crunch. Okay. I mean, ab circuits. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. Folding up. Sora and James are hooking up over here. I don't know. Oh, no, James is not. Never mind. I thought he said something else. Holding it up. Flex, endpoint. Flex, endpoint. Flex, endpoint. So, they said about success leading clues. Oh, and then the other thing, and like I said yesterday, he posted this on his Instagram, was that something took him like 8 years to finally get to, and it's a really good clip about. Let me see if I can get it on my laptop actually, because I wrote it down on my artist notes. The artist notes is the thing I do first when I write. I just write for 10 minutes without stopping. And it says, you can control your effort. You can control your effort, activity, attitude, and strategy. You can control your effort, activity, attitude, and the strategy. Stay vigilant, faithful. Also stay innovative, willing to pivot and change your strategy, change your tactics. It's 1,000 times greater, particularly if it takes longer than you think. If the struggle is tremendous, the reward is even greater. Keep planting those seeds. That was from this clip that I really enjoyed yesterday. It was about how it took him like 8-9 years to do this win that he just had yesterday. He felt like it was never going to happen, and it just did. So just to keep that in your headspace. Sora is a weirdo. It's probably OK Grower. We haven't heard from him in a while, so it might be him or her or whatever. All right, let's see. Houston. Oh, okay. Well, it was at Riot Comedy Club performing there. I'm going to apply for their comedy festival too. So stay tuned. This is another leg thing that I like. I think it's really, I have to do it backwards. This is okay. I can do this like 1, 2, 3. It's hard because it kind of hurts my back a little bit. I was helping my daughter stretch yesterday, and she's like, "Mom, can you hold my leg up?" I was like, "Okay." And she goes, "And I have to let it go, and it hurts." I was like, "Oh, you can definitely do this. I'll show you the stretch." Ah, shit. she was having difficulty doing, but she won't. She'll keep doing it and she will get better at it. This was the stretch. Lifting the legs up and holding it, it is fucking hard, but I was like, it's just like holding it here, right? He already said my age. I'm 55. I'm 44. Freaking 4, baby. Yeah, so this stretch here, I don't like the croc. Ugh. I don't like when my croc, like, I'm like this. This is a little weird. I was noticing it on the chat. So this was the stretch I was trying to, my daughter was doing where she straddled out and holding the leg up like that. And she's like, oh, it's hurting my muscle. Like, use your core. She's like, no, I'm not supposed to. I'm like, you're supposed to use your core all the time. Your core is the center of your body. Always use that core. 44 is a new 44. Hit that like button. We got 223 of you in here. Let's go. I love it. I said Oki Grower. Every time you say his name, your numbers go up. Just because he has like special YouTube powers. I'm just joking. It does not. That's a joke. But I hadn't brought that name up in a while because I hadn't seen any kind of like weird hate coming from the channel. But you never know. So look, this is actually really hard to do, and I could feel the thigh muscle. Here, I'm going to show you guys. Look, I'm proud of this fucking muscle that I. I just said a bunch of things. Sorry about that. Sorry. Here we go. So I was saying is the Twitch stream is more. It sounds like for me it'll be a little bit more complicated to get used to. Not you guys, the behind the scenes, because I'm going to have fun things set up on the screen. It's going to be really cool, but I'll have to really learn it a little bit first. And if I feel like I don't want to get it wrong, so my boyfriend's going to be like, "What the fuck? You know what you're doing?" No, he's not gonna say that. But I don't want to get it wrong. I want to make it look right because I can see on that. I see how some of the streams look. They look really cool. Anyway, yeah, I want to make it really. It's gonna be a fun stream. So make sure you get your Twitch account set up if you don't already have it. You can click the link and follow me if you do have it right here below. We're almost at 100 likes. Look at that. Oh, so the stretch I was talking about with my daughter is like this, full blown. And the reason why I was saying the Twitch stuff was because I dropped my phone, and it's like, well, I'll have a laptop streaming from it, so it'll be a little bit more, a little different. See, like she's saying that this was hurting her. See that? It's hard work, baby. I see, I use a core. Flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Here we go. 1, 2. This is not a full workout for me, by the way. This is just a warm up. I run the 2 miles. I really should be doing a whole ab circuit for 30 minutes if I want to get where I want to be with my belly. And as far as this 5K run coming up, I really want to win something. So I'm not really even timing myself when I do this 2K, 5K. When I do the 2 miles. Also, 5K is 3 miles. So I may not get a medal, but at least I'll do it. And I'll get the prep started for maybe at some point winning medals in 5Ks. Not that that's not really a major goal, but it'll be fun. There's a competitive part of me that like I want to win a fucking medal. Okay. Let's put back here because the lights are not great, and I gotta change 5 light bulbs. Thank you. I heart you back, buddy. So this stretch, I just feel like it shows great lines too. If people make content with their warm-ups and shit, when you do the stretch here, right here, that makes a great line. Also, I'll do the other side. Because we used to go under. That used to be like a Horton stretch we used to do as well. Not Horton stretch, move. What's the other one? You really see the lines. Yeah, I guess you can see the lines a little bit. Trying to hold my balance. Nope. Not so much. Trying to hold my balance. Really not hyperextending the leg. Hyperextending the knee. Here. Using your core. All right. Like these live streams help me stay in better physical shape with my joints and bones so that I don't hurt myself or feel as much pain when I run. However, it doesn't mean I'm invisible to it. And I think there's some days where I have to stretch more because of the wear and tear you sometimes put on your body, you know? Do you just work out? I feel like this isn't for me. No. I talk on the live stream. James, what would you like to know? Ask a question. I don't have Discord. This is what I got. And I talk a lot on it. And you got Twitch, you should join that because that's going to be better than a Discord. Okay, so what was it? We were just thinking of something for the chat poll, and I just forgot to ask. What was the poll? Hi, Brian. I'm actually not single. I have a boyfriend. But you can join on Twitch for a Saturday stream. It's going to be a special stream. What was it? I just had thought about it. All right, here, we'll just do a quick one. Single, divorced, or married? We'll get a We'll get a poll going. Hello. I wasn't married. No, this is Divorce Diaries too. But I changed it to Michele Traina because I talk more about my whole life, not just we're expanding past Divorce Diaries now. It's still here though. But I have a boyfriend, and I had a boyfriend in the last year, so it just changed the channel name in the last week. Divorce Diaries is still here. It's just Michele Traina. That's me. So I'm expanding because I'm going to be doing more interviews with guests on like just recorded ones and also the live stream. And I want to make it more open to that so that when someone says, "Oh, you had Greg Stone on your show," yeah, the Michele Traina YouTube. So that way it makes a little more sense. It's like, why is Greg on Divorce Diaries? He's not divorced. Because I've gotten that before, and it's just like, it's not about that. And it's just like, all right, this is just for Michele Traina then. And I've a long time I struggled with that because it's my baby. I want Divorce Diaries is on Prime. You can watch it there. You can watch it on True TV. You know what? I fucking need to reach out to that guy because he's in Atlanta too, and this True TV Plus. See, like this person is using the name. Oh, whatever. This person has the Divorce Diaries series book, billionaire betrayal romance novel, where ex-wives become queens and billionaire ex-husbands learn to grovel. Steamy standalone romances. I'm curious, like, I want to start building books like this using AI. My boyfriend has a YouTube too, yes. When he comes on here, he'll share it. You'll see him. Who is this fucking person? I mean, she doesn't have the name. Look at this shit. This is so annoying. I'm getting stuck on that. I don't know how to fucking. Because if you really think about it, who's this person? Let me just look this person up. Like, these are all on Kindle too. This has got 3 stars, like. And they gotta be using like I'm just curious, when is this year that she started this? The fuck, man, this is insane. Okay, it doesn't matter. If you go to divorcediaryshow.com, you can check out where my next show is at. You can watch my comedy special on Prime on Divorce Diary Show, or you could also watch all of my YouTube stuff on here, all my, like, here. So for example, if you go, it's right here. This is on Prime. Watch Divorce Diaries on Prime. You can watch it on True TV as well. True TV Plus. All right, we got 32% of you are single. All right, 2 more likes, we get to 100, and we get to pick from the box. Okay, so we have, right now, we talked about success leaves clues. Success leaving clues, okay? We have done, I've just talked about how, like, if you wake up every morning and you think of like the lens of positivity, right? Okay. But like, and I was saying how I don't want to be like my mom, this habitual worrier, but I do want to be like my mom who gives to people and spreads love and values her family. And I also want to look at it that way. I don't want to keep saying, oh, my mom, I don't want to be like my mom. I do want to be like my mom. I just don't want the anxiety and habitual worrying to stick. Me and my brother, I feel like we both, like, it sticks, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing to my daughter? Like, I don't want her to be anxious and nervous. And so I guess sometimes you just have to, like, embrace who you are, but also work hard at just, like, let's look in the moment where we're great. Gratitude, 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 gratitude. And really embracing it, not just saying it. Like, what does gratitude feel like for you guys? Like, gratitude feels like a high kick. Like, I hug, like, if I put my hands on the ground and I tree, like, I feel better energy. I know it sounds very, um, like granola-y, but it's true. If I go swimming or any like physically outside, it's so like it refreshes me. It makes me feel alive and good, and it's great. Um, so my point is that the clue with success is consistency and the habits that you do consistently that will motivate you when you're not motivated. That will help you when you're not motivated. 100 likes, baby. I have to pee so bad. So when we get back from the pee break, we will choose from the box what we're doing for the 100 likes, okay? I mean, the 2 days in a row we picked jumping jacks. What do you think the likelihood is of me getting jumping jacks again? Bathroom break. I'll be right back. Oh, I would like to actually ask this question. I bought 2-ply toilet paper because my boyfriend's like, why don't you have 2-ply toilet paper? And then when he came over the other day, I didn't have it. And he's like, why do you not have 2-ply? You know, so I just out of curiosity would like to know this. 49% of you are single, 33% is married, only 18% are divorced. And there's the reason why we changed the title back to just my name. What do you have in your house right now? 2-ply or 1-ply? Or there's actually 3-ply. Go. Good morning. My face is long, yes. I'm 33. You use your hands? Oh, gross. All right, fine. 65% of you use. Oh my God. God damn it. Well, I only did it because I was tight a few months and yes, it is a little bit cheaper. For the record, my boyfriend did not have soap in his bed. No, I mean, I will. You're right. There was a point where our toilet bowl was getting clogged when I had a really bad toilet bowl. And then my landlord at the time was like, no, it's still my landlord. You got 3-ply? My landlord was like, you can't use 2-ply, just use 1-ply. Granted, that was a few years ago, but. All right, we're picking what we're doing for the 100 likes. Let's go. Tricep dips. I don't know what those are, so let's see. Tricep dips. Someone said tricep dips. Okay. Ooh, those are hard. So tricep dips are like, you got to do these. 3 all the way, baby. 3-ply all the way. Oh, look at Rosie go. All right, I'm definitely not. All right. Okay, and you're doing these, and you're doing these, and you were doing these. Okay, okay. Tricep dips. I don't know if I'm going to do this right. Here we go. Hey, everybody. I'm going to watch. All right, we're doing tricep dips. 100. Let me do 20 and see if I can do it. Okay, so you're sitting on the bench. 1. Oh, these are not bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna feel a burn from this. Okay. Definitely have to stretch these arms. Stretch. Hit that like button. I picked tricep dips as the challenge to do it 100 likes. So we get to another 100 before 90 minutes. I'll do another one because I really need more crunch stuff, but we're doing the arms. Here we go. Here, let me see if I should move you guys closer. Okay, tricep dips. Right enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, it's not even my legs, my arms. Yikes, these are hard. They're not like super hard, but they're definitely hurting my arms. Okay, water break. That was 20. Do I have to do 100 of them? Okay, we get it. I need to get 2-ply all the time, not just when John is here. Although I have the whole thing. I bought a whole thing of 2-ply, so I'm ready to go. What is the hardest thing for you guys to accomplish when you're unmotivated? I'd like to know. Let's conquer it together. 2, 3. Me? Well, no. What's the hardest thing? Laundry, dishes, work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. They're painted, but I gotta get a new manicure. That's how many? 30? Oh, guys. Okay, let's go. Let's go. My arms are, whew. That was 30. I want to get to 50. If you're, okay, so clearly, well, we only have 24 votes. How many votes? We have 30 votes now. Okay, some of you are doing the 3-ply. Oh, Jesus Christ. Some of you are doing 3-ply? That's like just take a rag. I'm not saying it feels better to use the 2-ply. I just don't have massive, like, okay, we're doing 2-ply from now on. It does last longer? The 3-ply? Oh. All right, well, Miss Rosie has spoken. I feel like the 3-ply is then maybe the way to go. Tricep dips, baby. If you have any other suggestions to do, if you don't have any other suggestions to do for the 100 likes challenge, then please put it in the chat. What do you guys prefer in your shower? Do all of the men? So here, you got 55% of you. All right, fine. Everybody is saying it's 55% of you are saying 5-ply, 2-ply is a winner. You use 2-ply. But then 30% of you are also using 3-ply, and only 15% of you are using 1-ply, which will include myself, which now I have switched over to 2-ply. Indefinitely, we're not making that mistake again, because you never know when my boyfriend will appear and catch me. I swear I didn't do it. I just did it for today. I promise I'll go back to 2-ply. I'll never do it again. Okay. We gotta do one more. We're gonna do. I say I'll do 50. I'm feeling it in the arms. Okay. Wait, hold on. Is she doing it like this? Did I do it the right way? Here, hang on. Oh yeah, I am doing it. Okay. So here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That was 50. Ugh. Okay. We'll get to 100 at some point with tricep dips. That's rough on the arms. Whew. Yes. Did you guys have fun today? I did. I had a great time with you, as always. Don't forget, I'm performing this week. Staten Island Very Good Comedy Club. Sorry, Very Good Comedy Show. Staten Island. What's the name of the place that we're performing? I feel like it's a bar, but it's a part of a group that does a lot of stuff at St. Mark's that I submitted to be a part of the show, and they booked me. So I'll take it. So Staten Island, Friday, 8 o'clock. So it's an 8 o'clock show. Saturday, I'm performing at New York Comedy Club in Stamford, the early show. And then we got July 11th, I'm in Brooklyn. July 12th, I'm in Staten Island. 2 shows. 16th, live Divorce Diaries in Atlanta at Punchline Comedy Club. Yes, Rosie. And then August 1st, Columbus, Ohio at the Attic Comedy Club, live Divorce Diaries. I will be streaming pieces of those shows, but make sure if you're in that area, you're not going to see the whole show on the stream. You only see clips of it. Maybe if I can connect it with everything there. So if you are in that area, Atlanta or Columbus, get your tickets. Come see me live.
If you are not able to, even if you are to, but I'm going to be doing a live stream on Twitch this Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click the link right here to follow me over there. Success Leaves Clues. Check out the NY Lit podcast with Gary Vee this week. It was very inspirational for me. I loved it. I haven't finished listening to it. I have about 20 minutes left. Thank you guys for tuning in. Get Rosie, Last Spear, everybody else for the super chats. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Stay tuned for more.